Hi guys, welcome back to the Pogo Plays channel. Pogo here again, and welcome back to another episode of Mine Mogul. So, in the previous episode, we filled our mine shaft full of conveyor belts, trying to get as much stuff out of the ground as possible. We're trying to work through these quests that have been made available to us. So, yeah, I mean, we've put quite a lot in, really. And put another mining machine over in the corner here. And we've actually got our first sorter, which is here, which is sorting out coal and copper currently. That is all running to the systems over here. So we have a machine here that's smelting that down into ingots. And then we've got another feed coming off the same there, which is just putting raw coal into the hopper. So, the next quest, so we've got two quests available. We need to purchase a rolling mill, so let's do that. Before I do that, I'm just going to go and turn this off. And I think I'm gonna that one off as well. That one is off at the moment. I think my machine over here, yeah, that one's on. No, it's off. That one's off. Okay. Right, so we've paused production at the minute. We have a load of material over here that we still need to put on, but until I know what we need next, I'm just going to keep it there for now. We've got some nice bits of material here as well. Emeralds, diamonds. So, let's purchase a rolling mill. So there we go. Rolls ingots into plates. So we now need to deposit iron plates. So we need an iron feed, which I think we can probably use this one. I'm now stuck in my machine. There we go. So iron ore and crushed iron. So, iron plate quest. Oh, there's our machine. There we go. So an iron plate. So what stage is this? Rolls ingots. So it has to come after the ingot making. Ah, here we go. So. Once again, we're going to be presented with quite a challenge here. So what I think we'll do, I think, this could all go horribly wrong as well. Let's take this and we will take some of these sections here. That section there. So the rolling mill. Oh gosh, so that's that can go. Can't really go anywhere, to be honest. It's not great. That's actually got to come down as well, which is. We are trying to put things into place here which we don't have much room to do. So why don't we... Let's try putting it here. No, let's try putting it... Let's try that again. Let's rotate that around. Let's put it here. And then we're going to need... Whatever comes out can go here. So now we need to basically get a blast furnace. Let's take these. And then our blast furnace, we rotate that round. Where are we going to be in terms of... Yeah, this could be a lot of fun, this could. We need to base... where's it going to come out? It's going to come out here. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. It's going to come out here. So let's put it here. And then... let's jump on our conveyor. Let's... that's an upslope. That's a straight there. So let's pop this in here. And... no, that was wrong. Let's take that one. No, that was wrong as well. Never mind. Back we go. Number 7. Put that in here. Let's build a corner here, and then we will put one in there. And now we're going to need to, whoops, now we're going to need to put another one. We need to build this section up here. So if I make a corner like so, and then straight, I think, whoops, 7, 8 there, and then corner again, and then a straight. Okay. So that's now going into the crusher, and when it comes out the other side it goes up into the smelter or the blast furnace or whatever it is. Keep on forgetting the name of that. It comes out of here. It then runs into here. And then it comes out the other side and into the hopper. Iron plate. So let's test this out, shall we? Let's turn it on. Comes our first sections of iron. So they're coming out of the machine, they're going through our crusher, they're about to go into the blast furnace there. There's our iron ingot, which then goes into... brilliant. That's all working. So what we need to do now is, so that's this area here is just copper and coal. So let's forget about that section for the minute. What are we getting out of this one? This is just coal here, I think, isn't it? Let's have a look. Coal ore and crushed coal. Okay, that's fine. Do we have anything else? This is, as we said, this is just copper and coal. Jump up here. Actually, no. Need to... If we come to the computer, what do we have? Auto miner Mark 1. Let's just grab another one of those. So we've got it on us. Oops. Up we go. Let's do number 3. What have we got here? Iron ore and coal ore. So that's fine. We probably put a sorter on there somehow. How are we doing? 6 out of 20. Alright, it's quite slow progress, but let's grab these bits. Whoops. Oh, they've gone in. Never mind. Let's do E on that one and move that one out of the way. Let's pick these ones up. Put those up here and put those on here. As they were just laying around. One uncrushed one isn't going to hurt too much, or 2 maybe. All helps. Another little bit there. So these bits here I'm going to just put over here to one side because these are fairly precious items. Those out of the way. Got a gold bar. Okay. So once we get a polishing machine, those are going quite well. Good. We are on 17 iron plates out of 20. And while we're finishing off that, let's go and buy a polishing machine. Oh, we can't afford that actually. Spent too much money on the rolling mill, so let's wait for our money to bump up again. See how things are going. More bits and pieces coming out. I think it's we need to plumb that one in. Let's purchase. Let's buy another one, and then see what other things we have here. Iron ore and coal ore. Iron ore 94% and crushed iron. That's quite a good one. So let's do that. Let's turn that one off. I wonder if we can somehow take that up nice and high. This will be quite interesting, I think. I say it's going to be interesting. I'm not actually sure whether we can put anything out of this. With that. No, it's at a bit of a funny angle, which is a bit of a shame. Does that go onto there? Goes onto here. Not quite what I had in mind, but that's fine. Let's go upwards on this one. Up and up. And then if we go over the top here, and we've run out of straight sections again, so we'll go back and buy some more. There we go, 20 of those. In the meantime, it looks like we now need to do iron plates and iron ingots. Oh, that's completely going to change how we process everything again. Let's get this one online. Oh, we didn't pick it up. Oh, I'm doing really well here, aren't I? My God. Let's take those. And then let's get the straight sections and pop these across here, and then if we do a corner section here and then some more straights, can we, what happens if we do a get this section coming down. Rotate. Then Q to change direction. That should just dump on there. That's pretty good. Right, let's test this theory, shall we? Let's go and turn this one on. Turn on. This bit could be interesting. Ah, that works. Here comes the first bit of iron ore. Drop. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Right. Now. The problem we have now is we need to create both iron plates and iron ingots, so I think we're going to need a sorter, and we have to try and plumb a sorter in somehow. So what I might do, because we have to disrupt the process, let's wait for these things to finish. And I think we're going to put a sorter somewhere here. Just thinking about the logistics of this one. So iron ingots and iron plates. Not sure if I'm thinking this through properly, to be honest. So if we have to do both at once, iron plates are made from ingots, so we need to separate them out somehow. But I don't think a sorter is actually what we need. We need a what did I see? Was it a blocker? Ore analyzer, blast furnace, T-junction conveyor, sorter basket, conveyor bot. Moves things sometimes. Can be toggled on or off by physically moving the blocker. That's locked, which isn't great. If we go into research, vertical bulk sorter, a rapid auto miner, walled conveyors, that's good. I think we're going to go conveyor blocker. Move things sometimes, can be toggled on or off by physically moving it. That would possibly work. But then again, we need these two. Need one more research, really. I think the conveyor blocker. Let's do that. Walled conveyors. That. And then it's a rapid mine. Oh, I don't know. What do we reckon, guys? Heavy conveyor blocker. Don't think we need that just yet. Routing conveyor. What's this? Toggleable direction. Okay. Tier 2 blocker with taller walls. Okay. We've got a rapid auto miner. Hum. Rapid auto miner, faster variable rate auto miner that requires a drill bit which breaks after some time, not to produce gems. Not sure whether we really need to be going for that for right now. Basic rolling conveyors. Splitter chute. Oh, hopper. So what's the hopper? Funnels resources down slope. Okay. I don't really know is the answer. I'm gonna just take what I need at the moment. So let's get blocker. So we'll purchase that. Let's grab it. Now we're going to head over back here. So let's try put our blocker here. So, assuming this works properly, that will convert, well, that will channel things into plates. And if we build, if we build a section coming up here, that will then lift that up, and that will, yeah, okay, let's try it. Let's turn that on. Let's go and turn this one on again. Let's continue production and see whether our little theory works here. While we're waiting for that to come through, we'll just carry this nugget of goodness. over here. Right. So what we should be doing is carrying on producing plates. So here comes some. So that didn't quite work as expected. I'm going to need to get out of here. So what I think we're going to need to do now, what have we got? That's a blocker, a T-junction conveyor. That's locked. T-junction conveyor. Blocker. Sort basket. There. Roller conveyors. Sloped. What do we have in our research here again? We've got a T-junction conveyor. Maybe we need to research that. Then let's try this. Let's try this out. That. Yeah. This works. Okay. Let's stop production again for just a moment. Let's wait for these items to go through the system. Now, this does work. I can see this working. We're just a little bit cramped on space, unfortunately, because we've kind of hemmed ourselves into the corner here. Let's see, once all this finishes, which is after this, shouldn't have too many more after this. That's all done. Okay, let's take that. We'll take that. Take and we'll take. Okay. Now let's try. Let's try this. And then can we put a blocker? Oh, we're gonna be out of room, aren't we? don't think that's going to work, people. The thing is, we're getting the same product out, so we can't... We cannot... how do we separate this out? Let's have a think. I can block things off, which isn't great. There's got to be another way to do this. Let's see. Analyzers. We don't need to analyze anything because we know what we've got. Shaker table, that's not for us. Maybe it is this. Press Q to switch between combine mode and split mode. Just don't think we've got enough. I'm going to merge it. It's going to be this T-junction. I just don't think we've got enough room to actually put everything in, as we've just demonstrated. Which is a bit of a shame. So can we, in which case... This can't be that difficult to do. Let's take that. Take these bits. Take these. So let's get the station, the smelter, the blast furnace, whatever you want to call it. I seem to have named this correctly. Anyway, whatever it is, we'll put it here. So if we put that here, we'll just need to realign this slightly. Let's corner section, let's rotate that. Let's do a straight section here and here. Let's now do a whoops, rotate that, put the direction up that way. That should head up into here. Yep. So let's now take this one. We'll do one more straight section here. And a corner section to finish it off. Okay, now, when this comes out, if we've got our T-junction, we can do this. Then we can do... Still don't know where this is going to work. Here and then corner to here. And then this section we can do here. And then straight sections. And then a corner. Will that work? Can't help thinking I've not got this logic right, but let's try. Just turn that on. Let's turn this bad boy on again. Let's see whether I've got this right. Can't help thinking I probably haven't, but there's only one way to find out. Let's give this a couple of minutes, guys, and we'll see. So, if I press on Q, that goes that way. If I press Q again, oh no. Sure, I just had that. That one goes that way. Let's press Q. Okay, hang on. That's interesting. I'm sure I just managed to toggle that. So I just saw we had some plates going around that way. Right through this angle. Change mode. I'm going to be right on top of it. Inventory, graphics, L, F. How come that one went that way? That one goes that way. Is it just random, or can't quite figure it out? Yeah, very strange what's going on here. I can't help thinking that something again hasn't quite been done right. Oh, that one's going that way. T-junction conveyor. Oh, here we go. Mirror Q. Yeah, I am clearly misunderstanding this somehow, I think. I don't think it is configurable. T-junction conveyor. Press Q to switch between combine mode and split mode. Right on top of this, and I can't seem to find anything there. No, not too sure. Either way, we are starting to meet our quotas. So we've got 40 out of 60 iron plates, 56 out of 120 of the iron ingots. We still need to find some diamond gems. We now need to purchase a polishing machine, so let's see if we can afford one of those now. Polishing machine, yes we can. Purchase that. So we need to deposit polished diamonds and polished emeralds. Okay. What we might do, just because we don't have many of these here at the moment, let's get the machine, let's place it, let's just place it here, and we'll do in, and we'll just do an out in a minute, and we can just test it. So let's pick up one of these. Polished. Put that in there. And that, whoops. Put that in there. And point that over, put that in there. Polishers. Brilliant. Let's grab those and go and manually put them in our hopper. There we go. So we need quite a lot more. I might have to go on a little hunt here. So let me just double check while I'm here. What was this one extracting again? Emerald gems 0.5%, diamond gems 0.3. Okay. 0.3 again, okay. So ideally we need to kind of keep a lookout as to when those are going to come out. But the chances of us spotting that are going to be quite slim, I think. So 0.4 emeralds across here. Okay, let's take a little wander off. See if we can find some more emeralds while our process goes on in the background. See if we can find some more diamond gems. Oh, we've got 4 out of 3 on that one. Oh, okay. Wasn't quite expecting that. More ore here. We have, I think, might be something accessible up here, but again, this might be one for another day, not sure. Okay. Oh, look at what we found. A rare diamond. Let's take this back. So we try not to lose it. That was lucky. Polished gem. Okay, so this one needs to go on our little polishing machine. I don't get stuck in my own system. Let's grab that. Pop him in there. Nice and clean. Where else are we going to find them? That's the question. Emeralds as well. I mean, where on earth do you find emeralds? Something in there. Ah, as if by magic. There's one. Leave that one there for a moment. Whoa, 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 whoa. Leave those up there for a moment. Now what I'm actually thinking, which we might actually do in the next episode, is to maybe put some sorters on these conveyors. Because as much as the chance isn't very high, there is still some chance that we're going to get emeralds and diamonds out of these machines. So I think that might be an objective for the next episode, because now that we're being asked for those, I think I just saw one go in and it smashed. So that is definitely something we need to do in the next episode. Or we just sit and keep an eye on things, but I thought I heard like glass smashing, and that's why. Okay. Right then guys, I think we're going to call it a day for now. We've done pretty well in this one. We've had a bit of a rejig of our sequences just down the end here. So we've moved our incinerator. We tried to get this T-junction working, but it's a little bit hit and miss. I'm not sure if I'm missing something there, but we'll probably go and rework that one at some point. And yeah, we're getting through the quests as well, and also getting those research points up as well. So yeah, not a bad continuation. So we'll leave it there for now. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you like the video, just give it a like, and also leave a comment down below if you've got any tips on how to use this this T-junction or any other things that I've done in this video. Please comment down below. Like and subscribe to the channel as well. That'd be really, really helpful. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Pogo out.